Yo, it's Let's Play Jonny on the screen tonight, catching all these Pokemon, feeling out of sight. From Pikachu to Charmander, let's take flight. Streaming live, get ready for gaming light. Let's play Jonny with the Pokeball, gonna catch 'em all, never gonna fall. Streaming bright like a shining star. Join the crew no matter where you are. Every badge, every battle, every epic win. From the gym to the wild, let the fun begin. Johnny's got the skill and the thrill within. Leveling up every moment, you'll see him grin. Let's play Johnny with the Pokeball, gonna catch 'em all, never gonna fall. Streaming bright like a shining star. Join the crew no matter where you are. Late night adventures with Johnny right here. Every stream, every scream, watch with cheer. From the first route to the legendary tier. Let's play Johnny, let's make it clear. Mystic quest, crazy test, Johnny's always on. Searching for those shinies from dusk till dawn. Team's unstoppable, bond solid as a rock. Join the Pokemon friends, you strike on the clock. Let's play Johnny with the Pokeball, gonna catch 'em all, never gonna fall. Streaming bright like a shining star. Join the crew no matter where you are. Let's play Johnny. Yo, it's Let's Play Johnny on the screen tonight, catching all these Pokemon, feeling out of sight. From Pikachu to Charmander, let's take flight. Streaming live, get ready for gaming light. Let's play Johnny with the Pokeball, gonna catch 'em all, never gonna fall. Streaming bright like a shining star. Join the crew no matter where you are. Every badge, every battle, every epic win. From the gym to the wild, let the fun begin. Johnny's got the skill and the thrill within. Leveling up every moment, you'll see him grin. Let's play Johnny with the Pokeball, gonna catch 'em all, never gonna fall. Streaming bright like a shining star. Join the crew no matter where you are. Late night adventures with Johnny right here. Every stream, every scream, watch with cheer. From the first route to the legendary tier. Let's play Johnny.
Yo, 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 how's it going everyone? Welcome in. Just gonna get the thingy all set up. How we doing? Okay, Tyler. Welcome in. Nicholas, how's it going? Welcome in. Just need Zwellos. And then I'm done with the Paldean Pokedex. Yo, cheeky. Getting that Meloetta, are we? Not bad, not bad. Not bad. Better than the day that I had yesterday. It was a bit of a mad one. But, right, it's not going to connect, is it? For the shot. Oh, for the shiny charm, my bad. Well, congrats on the shiny charm when you get that as Wellos. Love to see it. Check. Make sure my phone hasn't got thing on.
This one is for the moderation team with that power of the wrench and blue names.
Oh, yeah, my phone had what was it? Mobile data on, so I had to turn it off. So I've connected it to my 3DS before. Were you under attack by helicopters today? Not today. It was. Can you catch as Wellos from Area 0 in Trade? I'm not on the game, unfortunately, man. I'm in BDSP today. Can't you get to Wellos from your game? Right, we'll do do a quick Darkrai counter while I'm getting this loaded. You're gonna have nightmares of helicopters turning up randomly for life. I'm telling you now, right? That was crazy. The fact is, like, so obviously, like, what I told you yesterday, Tyler, about the whole helicopter thing. It's just like a brief. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it was a brief thingy. So, like, I was downstairs, and I could obviously hear a helicopter coming, like, you know, it sounded low, but not like stupidly low. So, like, obviously I was in the kitchen, I was making myself getting myself a quick drink of water, and yeah, next minute I know, I see it. So I see it fly over the house. Hence why, like I said, it wasn't live. And then yeah, I was in the kitchen, and then it sounded like stupidly low, and it was like the fact it was coming down on my house. And I'm like, wow. So I walked out to opens the front door, and I just see it landing on the green, and I'm like, what the? Get it? Oh, forgot it said BDSP. I thought I had a chance. If I was on the game bud, I wouldn't mind trading one. I'm just on BDSP today. I'm on Scarlet and Violet tomorrow, but we were doing a Growlithe Tremble, Sicilian Growlithe Tremble encounters tomorrow. Boom, boom. Can you get one on your copy, or you got what was it? Violet. Cool, that one and that one. Still wild though. I'm obviously sorry for the person, but who's Christ, no one also expects their helicopter to land in their backyard. No, exactly that. Like, been living here for, you know, how many ever years it's been. I think it's been about 9-10 years I've been living here. Never once I'd thought I'd see a helicopter land on the green. On the line. Oh, Scarlet. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you had Violet or Scarlet. Someone too many. It's funny what a great time it's been. Now these are memories to keep as we all go home to sleep. If you're still about a bit late in it, at the end of the stream, I don't mind logging on onto. I have to be on my Violet copy to trade it, because I've got an event for the carving still on Scarlet that I still need to do a hunt for, so I can't join on the internet on that copy, but I can just put one from home into Violet and then trade it from there. I ain't got a problem doing that. Yeah, no worries. Is that a bit better? I don't know if it's my mic. Hopefully, well, like I say, I'm getting a new mic anyway next week. Yeah, it's probably a bit better. You good now? Okay. I have my mic down a bit more. Right, there we go. Put some pokey music on. One. There we go. Cool. Oh, that makes sense. Are you looking forward to next week? Yeah, so Sunday's my last shift, and then I go back on the 7th, I believe. I think it's 7th. It's Friday. Yeah, 7th. Yeah, so I work Sunday the 23rd, and then technically it's the 26th, obviously my first shift, and I've just got over a week, so it's 2 Wednesdays, a Friday and a Sunday I've got off. So yeah, I'll go back on the 7th. Yo, Circuit, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in. Hopefully you're having a good time. Big ups, breakfast sandwiches. And all around, ooh, cheeky sandwich. Give us a bacon one then. Go on then, cheeky. How's it going, though, man? Yo, Nixie, how's it going? Welcome in. Good morning to you. And good morning to everyone across the pond. Hopefully today is a good day for you all. Oh, the make matters a bit worse, Tyler. I woke up Sunday with a bit of a chest infection, minor, obviously. It's nothing major, but yeah. Oh no, yeah. And then to top it off, I pulled my back, bottom of my back as well. So like Sunday, I was aching a bit. But I'm alright at the minute. I've taken some paracetamol. So I'm all good. Can't catch a break this week, can you? Oh, I know. Tell me about it. I'm glad I've got it now, not over my birthday week. Like, that would suck. I've had issues on my birthday week enough times in my life to grant me like a nice peaceful one for once. But yeah, no, just I don't know, I don't know if it's just like in general, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I was sick BD week last year, and it sucked. Yeah, it's not bad. Hope you're well. It's so cold here. Is it snowing where you are, Nixie? And how's work going? Hopefully it's still going amazing. Still ironing all that paper. It's like, it's cold here, and I've got like chapped lips a little bit. Not like nothing severe. Just it's annoying because it tickles where it like rubs. But yeah, no, it's been quite cold here, to be fair, as well. Can't wait for it to start warming up, but I'm sure we'll all start moaning when it starts getting to like high 30s, and we're literally sat there in hardly anything, melting away like a vanillite. Poor Jonny having a rough time right now. I am, to be fair. Yeah, it's not been a great time. Hence why, like I said in the Discord and that, you know, next couple of weeks, obviously, changing a bit, like my end, and you know, hopefully we'll come back a bit thingy. I know it's been a bit of a like so quiet couple of months, you know, but try and fix that. It's just myself getting to myself more than anything. So I'm trying to obviously fix that. Negative 32 here. Don't even know what that would be for me. Cool. Negative 32. So -1 for us here. Oh, okay, so we're at 6. So ooh, it's really cold. I know a lot of places have obviously got snow. We had a snow warning the weekend, but we didn't get nothing. We had a bit of a cold breeze come through. Other than that, there was nothing major. But then, I don't know, maybe to other people. But for me, it wasn't too bad. But then I ride a motorbike. So me riding in all types of weather, I'm probably just like immune to it now. But I know when it's cold. When I feel the cold, it must be cold. But yeah, no, I know the evenings have been fairly bitter though, with coldness and that. How's work going though, Nixie? Is it still going really well? Yeah, my bones haven't been enjoying the past few days. See, the thing is with me, I don't suffer with really bad eczema, but I get it on the back of my hands, my elbows, and my kneecaps. Always have done ever since the kid. So like, come the winter and stuff like that, I have to use like hand lotion on the back of my hands and that to keep my my hands moist. Otherwise, it's sort of like doesn't crack like the skin, but it feels rough. So you know, I use lotion and that on the back of my hands just to keep the skin moist. So I used to have to use is it already Leighton as a kid? I can tell the temperature on my ankle. Oh, does your ankle swell? But yeah, no, the eczema's never really been like major bad. But a lot of people at work as well have been feeling a bit poorly recently. So we had another manager off Friday and Sunday. I would have originally been on the open, but the person that took over the sick DM on Friday, obviously they're like a step up DM, duty manager, so they don't have their own set of keys. So I had to give them my keys, but then which meant I couldn't do the open Sunday to cover the morning manager because I didn't have my set of keys. So I still had to do the late. Otherwise, I would have preferred to have done the morning. As you know me, I prefer my morning shifts than my late shift. But yeah, I had to still stick with the evening, which sucks, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, wrong button. Getting used to trying to do a double. I'm thinking though, in a couple of weeks, well, I'm hoping Pokemon Day they don't announce bank closure. I think they will once ZA comes out. I think they will announce it. So I think it was probably, it depends obviously when the game actually comes out. If it comes out mid-year, I could probably see it going down by November. If it is a November game, it'll probably be, I don't know, maybe March, April, give or take. Just to give people enough time to do it. Or they might even announce it next week anyway. Pokemon Day better give us a way to get Shiny Mew or a Riot. Yo, dude, how's it going, buddy? Good morning to you, my man. Can only hang out for about 10 minutes on break at work. No worries, buddy. I appreciate you popping in on your break, man. Hopefully work is going amazing as well. Good to see you though, buddy. Well, apparently from what people are saying, obviously online and that, you got to give it with take it with a pinch of salt and everything. But they're saying that we're probably looking at about a 30-minute Pokemon Presents next week, which I could probably see. You got to think we've got all the mobile games, obviously the ZA news. We'll probably have some Scarlet and Violet thrown in there. Maybe some TCG. But yeah, I can see about a 30-minute thingy. 28 mins will be TCG. Well, apparently we're getting a new set. I don't know if it's for the game or it's actual TCG. But we're meant to be getting a new set in March. Well, I think it is TCG. Pocket. So another set. 35 seconds will be ZA. I think they will do what they did with Arceus and BDSP, where they'll show us a trailer, and then after that, then they would do like a breakdown where where you got that woman that would talk, and it'd be like, welcome to the Hisui region, the region that was known before Sinnoh. You're back in time, blah blah blah, doing all this type of stuff. Oh, wrong button. It is that one I wanted to do. I think it would probably do something like that. But yeah, you got to think they'll probably do, Unite, Pokemon Go, Pokemon Masters, Pokemon Cafe Remix, TCG Pocket, Scarlet and Violet, any like raids or outbreak events. I don't know, probably mention about the mythical thing. For the Pokedex completion, and then give us like some ZA and all that. I finally got all of the Mew pack set in TCG Pocket. Still haven't completed any of the others, and I'm like almost 80 in the Palkia set. I've not completed any of them. I did get a Japanese Palkia, EX Palkia, from Razzy's Wonder Pick, which was a bonus. The only downfall is it didn't stay as a Jap card, a Japanese card. It eventually went to English. But I did get, that was where I got my first Palkia EX for my Misty deck. And do you know what? I can't stand the Misty deck. It is so hit and miss. I can't stand it. So I ended up going back to my Pikachu deck. They better give us an apology for giving us a Meltan instead of a Mew, and not even a useful Meltan, because you can't evolve it. Yeah, it's more of a Meltan that's there for a collection purpose, not to evolve, I think. But yeah, no, I've nearly done. I've nearly done the Apex set. I have got a lot. I've got a gold Dialga though, so I opened 10 packs of Dialga packs. I got 2 Dialga EX, a gold Dialga, and I just got like a load of others. It wasn't too bad, to be fair. But yeah, Mews, the Mythical Island, I'm sort of trying. I want to try and get the secret Mew for Apex, but it's the full art gym leaders that are letting me down at the minute. So I've got the 150 Kanto Pokemon. I've done that. I've got all the basic gym leaders. I just need the full arts, and I need 2 more full arts for the birds as well. So I've got Moltres. I just need Articuno and Zapdos. Yo, Jack, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in. I said this year I was completing Shiny Kanto. I would even take a Go event at this point. Yeah, Go. Good. What about you? Yeah, man, not too bad. Hopefully today we'll get a Shiny Uxie. Finish the late Guardians. That's the last one we need. Glad you're doing well though, buddy. Yeah, I like, you know, with Mew, I would love a Mew myself, but you know, unfortunately, I've got to take the Pokemon Go event Mew for the minute. You know, until there's another release of it. I might try and get my my hands on an Emerald copy and try and go for the Mew there. And then try and get it in the Premier Ball as well, which is going to be really hard, but I'm sure I'll be able to do it. They should have done Let's Go home event for Mew, not Meltan. Yeah, that's what we said, Jack. It should have been Mew. But then I sort of see where they're coming from, because Meltan was introduced for Pokemon Let's Go. That was the mythical for it. Sorry. But yeah, it should have been Mew. Yeah, you should get the Emerald Mew and Jirachi. Oh, can you get Jirachi on there? So I'm going for the Jirachi at the minute on Pokemon Go. I am 3 best buddies off. So I think I've got 7 Pokemon at best buddy at the minute. So I'm like 3 off. Did you need 10 for the event? I would have actually tried to do the home event if it was me. I'll do it, just so I've got it. But Let's Go is the one that I would leave last because of Meltan. You know, I've got 6 shiny Meltan sitting in like Pokemon Go. I've already got a Meltan and a Melmetal in Let's Go. I've obviously got a Melmetal over on Sword and Shield. So it isn't like I haven't got enough of them. I'd have to get the paid home though, as I've only got basic still because I barely use it. To be fair, dude, you could probably still do it with a basic home. It'd just take a bit longer to obviously transfer, because obviously you would have to you could only transfer like a box at a time. So it is doable, but it would just take you a bit longer. You know, and if you haven't got like hundreds of shinies, like I wouldn't see the point in using a premium Pokemon home. I hate using the home. Yeah, you can do it with basic. Yeah, see, I don't mind home. I quite like it. I like the fact is that I could put a Pokemon into Violet now with having a BDSP cartridge in my Switch. Like, the fact is that you don't need to put the cartridges in to put Pokemon to and from Pokemon Home. I had all my base Scarlet and Violet, base Scarlet and Violet decks, and it messed them all up. What do you mean, like it didn't register them, or it messed like the organisation that you had for it? So how you had it organised, it messed it all up. Unless I trade myself though for it. I'd have... Yeah, so you obviously you could trade yourself the other versions to get the thingy, but then you know if you've got both versions on the same Switch, you can just basically just switch the ones that you need over from Violet into Home, and then put some from Scarlet. It's obviously what I do. It placed them all. Oh, it placed them all out of order. Yeah, that's a pain. Mine, I was quite fortunate, to be fair. Mine are still in the organised as how I said it. Set off the OCD. Yeah, I could imagine that. I'm too lazy to organise them. Yeah, like I get that. If you spent time organising it, and it's then messed it all up, I'll get you on that. Like I'd be the same. I'd leave it until I generally needed to organise it again, and then I'd reorganise it. It must have been like a glitch or something. Complete random, but I deserve a medal for the most artist thing ever. What's that, Tyler? The only ones I have both games are Scarlet and Violet. But you could still get what was it? The Manaphy 4 with BDSP. You just need someone to trade you the exclusive from Pearl. Had to buy an eraser because I actually used up a whole 5-pack without losing any. It took 3 years. 3 years, what, to use up 5 erasers? That's, you must rub out quite a bit then, because erasers they take a while to go through. So I'm gonna buy the premium plan and hopefully Scarlet Violet DLC. Oh yeah, you're gonna need the DLC if you want Meloetta. That's how they get you into it. They're like, oh, do you want this shiny mythical? Then go and purchase $30 of or $40 or whatever it is of DLC content, and then you can get yourself one of these. Oh, and I finally beat Koga in Let's Go Eevee last night. Finally picked it up, back up to beat. Nice. Been playing it again since Friday. You had any luck on shiny hunting, bud? But no, congrats on the Koga though. I love Let's Go. I think Let's Go is such a great game. Looks beautiful. You know, especially with all the following Pokemon, the flying Pokemon. It's a shame that you can't fly on more Pokemon. Like the legendary birds, for one. Pidgeot is another one. Who else is there you can't fly on? I think you can fly on Fearow, I'm not sure. But yeah, just like certain other Pokemon you can't really like ride, which is a shame. No shinies yet. You must rub out quite a lot then. 15, 40, 20, 25. That's a clip I'm keeping. Trust me, we've got some clips on here that people have got, that they've caught me saying, and it's like, I really like Let's Go. I'm enjoying playing it again for the ones that I've missed the first time. Do you know what? I'm not even sure what I'm missing. I've got the whole living dex on Let's Go. I think it might be like Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, because I ended up sending my shiny variants of them, like the Charmander, Bulbasaur and Squirtle, from Pokemon Go, and Mewtwo was another one. But obviously I've put Mewtwo in Home since then. But yeah, there's a few. Oh, and legendary birds as well. That I took over from Home. So obviously I could get myself the shiny charm when I was shiny hunting them. Keeping that clip for the bank. Yeah, Jonny. Holographic posters work again. Oh yeah, what? Move your phone. The posters there. My well, that one's Naruto, Sasuke, and Kakashi. That's obviously Pokemon one. The top one you can't see. There is another one, but it's Obito, Pain, and Jiraiya from Naruto. Obviously, I've got my Pokemon, and then I've got my Let's Play Jonny one over here, which you can't see either. It's got an LED light in the back of it. Fortunately, break is over. Good luck, Jonny. Have a great rest of the stream. Love you guys. Appreciate it, bud. Enjoy the rest of the work, mate. Hopefully it goes amazing and nice and quick for you. And you're home before you know it. But thank you again for spending some time on your break, my man. Chilling out with us. But have a great day. And I'll speak to you when I see you next. And take care, man. Would you like us to move our phones again? To see if we can get them to move? The holographics to move? You could try. That was why, like, you know, like I said on that stream, I was moving my head like that because I was looking in my actual camera and seeing if the pictures did move, but it didn't. But, you know, you will get that with me not thinking smartly. I left my the brain cells downstairs, unfortunately. They were still on the kitchen side when I went and grabbed my bottle of water. But yeah, nah, Let's Go. Like I said, Let's Go was an amazing game. Really enjoyed it. Enjoyed shiny hunting on it as well. But then I love Arceus, so Arceus is like one of my favourite games. And I'm hoping ZA tops it. You know, I know a lot of people didn't like original Kalos when it first came out, Gen 6, but I actually quite enjoyed Gen 6. Because obviously I literally just started coming back to Pokemon by that point. While, you know, like I said before, when I was waiting for Gen 7 to come out. So I ended up playing Gen 5 and then Gen 6. And obviously, Gen 6 I played before I played Auraz. Because I've already played Auraz. But, you know, like playing Gen 5 felt like I literally left off from Diamond and Pearl when I stopped playing. And then obviously I went and, you know, Gen 6 was my first 3D Pokemon game to play, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. But I did really enjoy Auraz. I thought that was a really good remake. Really enjoyed that. You know, I liked the, you know, the little teaser of you're playing on a Game Boy Advance in the back of a truck, and then it cuts out into 3D. I thought that was a good little asset to add to it. I've enjoyed a lot of the games where people have said that they sucked. Yeah, I can see why people, you know, the main one for people disliking Let's Go was the whole capture mechanic. It didn't bother me. I quite enjoyed it. You know, it felt like you were generally throwing a Pokeball at a Pokemon. The only thing I don't like is the sensor, the motion controls on it. I think they could have had a bit of a touch up, but you know, for the first Pokemon game they've ever put motion control on, I thought they did pretty well. You know when you throw it to the right and it still goes forward, like that's the bit that annoys, especially when you've got a shiny and you don't want it to run. catch mechanic actually worked really well on the Switch Lite. Yeah, but that's because you're holding it. Like in the handheld, I think it works really well. It's when you're using a Joy-Con on the home console, like on the normal Switch. But then I think it all goes down to placement of where your Switch is. I think you've got to be like dead center of your Switch. Which sort of I am, because obviously the monitor here, my OLED is behind it. So where I'm like that, technically should be directly in front of it. But, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't even know. Oh yeah, that kind of did that one. That's cool. But yeah, no, handheld mechanic I think works really well. But yeah, so today I got some more eggs for the Growlithe, Hisuian Growlithe for tomorrow. I was debating obviously what to do. I was either thinking today we'd do Darkrai or we'd do Dynamax Adventures. So yesterday would have been, ideally I wanted to do Dynamax Adventures yesterday, then Darkrai today, Growlithe tomorrow, and then we've got Shelfer Golbat hunt to do on Friday. Which is another Zubat outbreak, and then I'll just catch another Alpha Zubat and then evolve it into a Golbat. Because after hours and hours of looking for outbreaks, that was literally the first one that popped up again, and I was like, do you know what? I need a Golbat anyway. Alpha, so why not? We'll just go for that. But a lot of like the second outbreaks and that were just standard Evos. That none of them were alphas. I was just getting really bad luck with the alphas popping up. I can't remember how many checks I started on because I'm gonna have to reset the DS soon. Your page with all the shinies that you need is correct. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't need Golbat as a shiny. Do you know what we forgot to do? We didn't do Valentine's, did we? Totally forgot about that. We skipped Valentine's event this year. I've just literally. It's only because you brought up about my my shiny tracker page. We didn't. That was that's all right. It's all good. To be fair, Tyler, I totally forgot about it as well. Yeah, hang on. I think it's up to date. Let me have a quick look. There might be a couple that I need to add. Oh, is that all I need for Gen 2 legendaries? Is Raikou and Lugia? That's a bit extra cheeky. Oh, I got Swampert, didn't I? From Dynamax Adventures. Hang on. Oh, I'm not even in Sword and Shield, am I? So I can't check. I'm sure, yeah, I got Swampert, didn't I? From DAs. It's because I can see what I can work with to try and clear the decks faster. Yeah, you did. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure it was Swampert I got. That's one to tick off. I haven't done. Nebula, how's it going? Welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome in. No, nothing there. No Darkrai. Soul Rock, no. Whiner, no. Huntail, Ready Calf. I still need I still need Shelgon and Salamence. I really need to hunt Bagon. Latias, sorry, and Kyogre. Oh, I have shiny Darkrai. Yo, cheeky. How long did it take you? Yeah, unfortunately, we're still getting it. Oh, guess what I got in Pokemon Go the other day? A shiny Burmy. And I was like, I really need that. Oh, you don't remember? Yeah, we've still got quite a bit to go yet on this. Oh my god. Yeah, shiny Burmy. Something that I actually need for my living decks, shiny living decks as well. I do think I've got an Electivire, but I've not evolved it yet. And Dusknoir as well, I think I've got. And the Licky. These are 3 that I haven't ticked off yet. Uxie is the last one of the Lake Spirits. Then all I need is Manaphy, Darkrai, Giratina, Regigigas, and Palkia. The last of Gen 4. Obviously, I've got Arceus and I've got Shaman. I mean, worst case, you have a shiny Burmy. Yeah. I'm just looking, making sure the living deck, shiny living decks, is up to date. So I'm just ticking off anything that I might have gotten recently that I forgot to tick off. I missed that Carablast community day though on Pogo. Totally forgot about it. It wasn't until the evening I was like, it was Shelmet and Carablast. But damn, I missed that. Harbink, obviously I still need, but I do have the event on Pokemon Scarlet to still do that. I missed a lot on Pogo, but I'm doing the event on at the moment. I got a shiny Yveltal yesterday. Actually, I forgot about that as well in a raid. First raid as well. And there was only 4 people doing it. And I was like, with this struggle, because a lot of them were like low levels, they didn't have the best Pokemon, so I sort of like carried the raid. And I was like, I deserve a shiny after this. And then, yeah, got to Yveltal and it was shiny. I was like, boom, first check, let's go. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm up to date on the thingy-majiggy, the shiny decks. Oh, I've got a Namorous. I can tick that off now. I forgot about that. I've got a Namorous. So yeah, for Gen 9, I'm still only missing a couple. I've only got like 5 to do Gen 9. I'm hoping we do get a Koraidon and Miraidon shiny event. Or even a Walking Wake and Iron Leaves. That'd be really cool. But yeah, no, I think I've only got like 4 or 5 to do on Gen 9, and I've completed Gen 9. Didn't I get an lowered Vulpix the other week? A few weeks back. So I evolved it into... I'm sure I evolved it into Ninetales. I think that was for the Christmas one. I'm not 100% sure on that. But I do think I got Ninetales. But other than that, yeah, I think that's all up to date. Cool. Cool. Right, let's reset that then. Oh, no, don't want to battle. Yeah, I'm sure I got a Ninetales, you know. So I was looking for, I had an ice sandwich. I'm sure I got one. But yeah, I think I've done, I think it's just Sandshrew and Sandslash I need now. For the low and ice types. They're done. And I need to get myself a shiny Alolan Marowak as well. Oh. So what does that bring now? So 746. We are currently on the shiny living dex as well. Not bad, not bad. Have I updated the DS name? Okay, I'll sort this out quick. Move that. There we go, cool. Just so it's ready when we get it. Speedrunning Violet, even though I've already played it. What are you speedrunning it for? Just did you want to, or are you after another event? Oh, don't forget about Iron. What was it? Walking Weight and Iron Leaves this week if you still need them. Storyline. I was thinking of running through Scarlet and Violet on my other Switch. Speed run through that. To go for another Iron Weight, Walking Weight and Iron Leaves. So I've got two of them technically at the minute, but another one would be nice. How far are you into the storyline? Yeah, I still need to play through Blueberry on Violet. Still not done it yet. And I need to get the other two legendaries. And then I'm basically done. I can get the Meloetta. Just need to put the last remaining Pokemon into home. And then I'd have the Meloetta. I still need to do Manaphy. Haven't got around to doing that yet. But I ain't far off. I think I need like 55 to 60 Pokemon. It might be less than that actually. I think it's 57. So I believe I've got 93 added to the dex, and it's out of 150. I think it's 57 I need in BDSP, which majority of them are just like evolutions. Like I need a Machoke. I've got a Machamp and I've got a Machop. I just need a Machoke to be added to the decks in home. But yeah, a lot of them is mainly evolution stuff, which isn't too hard, which we can do. Pretty simple. You've only terrestrialized 3 times. Is that one for when it makes you? Is that for Terror Rays? Oh yeah, Terror Rays. Yeah, I barely ever used Terraforms. Terrestrialization. I think the only time I mainly used it was when I was going up against what was it, Ogre Palm and was it Petrum? I used it. Other than that, like for gym battles and stuff, I didn't really bother because I always had the thingy, Uxie. Yeah, Uxie. I'm waiting for that shiny to pop up, and then that's the last of Uxie and Darkrai. Yeah, Darkrai is the last mythical I need for BDSP. Technically, Manaphy as well, but huntable ones. Obviously, Darkrai is the last one. Only have a regular Uxie. I've got regulars, obviously, through BDSP and Legends Arceus, but shiny Darkrai. Yeah, I've got shiny Shaman and I've got shiny Arceus, which I've hunted. But yeah, Darkrai was the last one. It was only because I would have done Darkrai after Arceus, but because it was a reset method and Shaman, you can just do the runaway method. It was quicker, so I thought I would do a reset, the runaway, then a reset, so it wouldn't feel like I'm just sat there resetting all the time on the mythicals, and that's the only reason I've done them in that order. And we got them in Premier Balls as well, which Arceus was the hardest one to do because of the low amount of PP it has on its moveset. It makes sense. Yeah, it's just obviously I didn't want to sit there because you got to think of how long technically Arceus took me. It was like 9 months. It took me. It was what, like 70 odd, 80 hours of gameplay, all streaming. You know, one stream a week for like 9 months. You know, so. And the fact is, it's like on a if I stream for like 4 hours, I only get like 200 checks in. So it just feels like it takes forever. You know, with Shaman, it just felt quicker. Didn't feel that long. It was long. It was long. Yeah, Arceus was a pain. But the funniest thing is, though, I caught both of them in 8 checks. Well, 8 turns. Shaman and Arceus. Or one was 7 and one was 8. I think Shaman might have been 7. I think. If not, they were both 8. I know they were like, it was literally on par with each other. But yeah, I'm glad though I got Shaman like 700 checks. Before odds. Nice to actually have a mythical that come under odds. It was when that thing that you sent me, Tyler, about that person that got Arceus and like 10 checks. That is like extremely lucky. But then you got to think though as well. Nixie had 2. So she failed the first one, and then reclaimed the second one still under odds as well, which is very impressive. I got Arceus and Giratina in the same day. 39 resets for the gods and 11 resets for the devil. That's great. That's some crazy luck. Like, that is crazy. How's it going, though, Rashid? Hope you're doing well. But like, that's how odds work. Some lucky soddies get in it within like 20 checks. Yeah. Like, yeah, I get, like, obviously it's like, you know, you could be extremely lucky, and then you've got me that goes 6,336 checks for Arceus. Oh, the thingy ran out. Okay, I'll do this check quick, and then I'll put the screen back up. It's shiny anyway. Do that, and we'll do that. But no, congrats on the God and Devil though. Very lucky there. Reggie still is humbling me bad, taking way too long. How many checks are you on for Reggie still at the minute? I still need to go for that myself. Reggie still and Gigas is the last ones that I need. Oh no, sorry, and then I need Aleki and Drago. Still need to go for. I forget about those two. Yeah, so I still need technically 4 Reggies. I've got Regice and I've got 2 Regice, 2 Regirock. At least 1,000 plus in Shining Pearl. Oof. Yeah, I want to go for mine in Sword and Shield. My Reggie's still. Let's connect that back up. Yeah, that's crazy. That's the only downfall. I would have probably done it in BDSP. It's just doing it. Well, I don't know. I suppose, actually, it doesn't really matter. Because even in Sword and Shield, there's still a 40-96 chance. The same as BDSP. So, I think it's just that the resets are quicker on Sword and Shield. That's probably why I would go for that instead. I could dual hunt it, technically. Yeah, the odds are the same regardless. It's only the Swords of Justice that actually affect Shiny Charm in Sword and Shield. And I think was it Virizion? Yeah, I think Virizion was literally just over odds. But the other two, Torekian and Kabalion, I got under odds. I got Torekian in like 600 and something checks, and Kabalion I think was at like 200 on those ones. But in Sword and Shield, the charm actually works. Not for the Reggies that don't. The Reggies are full odds. It's only the Swords of Justice. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Unless they've re-data mined it and were wrong the first time. I think, was it Reggie Gigas as well? That works via charm. But Reggie Aleki, Reggie Drago, Rock, Ice and Steel are all full odds. I think that's the only stuff that works with charm, you know, which is the Swords of Justice and Regigigas. And then obviously you got the Dynamax Adventures, which, you know, is 1 in 100 with charm, which I was so happy about. But yeah, no, I don't know where I would do Reggie still. I suppose I could probably do it in BDSP. BDSP, sheer luck. I'm still shocked. I've got Palkia, Arceus, Giratina, Regirock, and Reg Ice in the time. Did people spend a year and still no luck? Yeah, it's crazy. Like, a friend of mine at work, he got his Palkia within like 30 resets. I started to go for Dialga on Diamond, and then I got to a few, and I was like, because obviously back then was they've redone the loading time, so now it's a bit quicker than when it first come out. But yeah, so when the game first come out, obviously the reset time was, you know, longer, and I was like, do you know what, I can't be bothered with this, so I just called it normally to carry on with the game. Shiny when? Hopefully soon. Well, we got one with odds and one without odds, because I got Shiny Charm in the DS game. And obviously Darkrai is full odds. Normally Pokemon Ultra Sun as well, we do get fairly good luck with it. I think we've only hit odds a couple of times. Generally we get them before odds. Whereas my Ultra Moon, we always hit nearly full odds for it. Which is a bit of a pain, but you know, like Yveltal on Ultra Moon took me 6,700 checks, and I've got a Shiny Charm on that. It's Ultra Moon, that's cursed. Yeah, Ultra Moon is the cursed cartridge, as we call it over it. But yeah, it's good though that people still use the BDSP to Shiny Hunter Legends and that. It is really good. It's just, for me, it's the load times that do it for me. If the load times were even more quicker, I'd be happy to reset for them. But when I can hunt them quicker on another game, is why I'd rather use like Sword and Shield. I recently bought Brilliant Diamond. I didn't update the software, so I could do those glitches where I've been hearing about, so I can hunt Shaman and Darkrai. The Shaman one, which is at the Pokemon League, and then you go round, you go up. Yeah, I could have done them back in the day, but obviously I've got the legitimate items to get these. I never did the glitches to get to Shaman or obviously Darkrai. Because what was I hunting? I was hunting Arceus at the time, I believe. So I didn't bother. I know people that did do it. Don't blame you, man. If you can, if you get, like, you know, if I could still get it on my PEL version, I'd do it as well. But mine automatically update, which is a pain. Right, nothing in that. Yo, Magic, how's it going? Welcome in. How's your day been? Or how's it going? Mine auto updated when I turned it on. Yeah, you can go to and turn it off, auto update. So what you can do is obviously uninstall it, and then when it tries and updates, you can turn it off. But then I believe you need to have it update to even play it now. Mine is off. Oh, is it off? Oh, yeah. You're just playing a bristle game in your night, and then Shelfer hunting a Lobonny. Yo. Are you got a few? Have you started the hunt yet, or are you about to start the hunt? Is it a continuous continuation of the hunt? Hopefully your night goes well though. Mine's also off. It just does it anyway. Does it do it so you can't play it without the update? You just started it. Good luck on that. You're going to be checking any other alphas on the way through. You think you've got Luxio, Snorlax, Alakazam, Infernape. You got the what is it? Barrel, right next to the Lobonny. Or you got if you go to the middle camp, you got Kricketune, Parasect, quite close. Yeah, something like that. Hopefully you no, just Lobonny. Ah, that's fair. I got 3 Lobonnies, alpha Lobonnies. By the time I managed to get 1 alpha Infernape, so I was hunting Infernape. The amount of Shelfers I got on the way through on that was crazy. I got Shelfer Weasel, Shelfer Snorlax, 3 Lobonny, Shelfer Kricketune, yeah, Shelfer Bidoof, Shelfer Barrel. What else did I get? I'm sure there was something else, so that might have been it. But yeah, while I was looking for an Infernape. Crazy. Hey, there we go. Cool. Blissey, Kricketune, Parasect, and the deer, Stantler. Magic, if you're looking for Lobonny, you might as well check the other alphas. Yeah, that's basically what I did. It was like, you know, so I started at the base camp and I checked Luxio, Snorlax, Alakazam, Infernape, and then I flew over quick because Lobonny, Barrel, and Kricketune were quite close. So I just did those ones quick. And then I eventually started adding in Cypher and Parasect. But yeah, I think, what was it? It was like 700 and something checks on Infernape before I got it. And I ended up with like 6 Shelfers, and the decks for Infernape was perfected, unlike all the others. They were just level 10. I was just getting really unlucky, I suppose, with a perfected Baneri and Lobonny. Yeah, see, mine for Lobonny wasn't perfected. It was only, what was it, Infernape, because I was going for it. I wasn't planning on going for the others. It was just random. I just thought, may as well check them while I'm there. And then, yeah, I ended up with like 6 Shelfers, and none of them were perfected. And then, yeah, it is what it is. It's the same with when I did Torterra. I got that quite quick though, like 400 checks. But I did get a Shelfer Ursa ring at the same time. But yeah, the amount of shinies that I've got, including Shelfers, I probably ended up with about 30 shinies. Mainly like Shinx, Drifloon, Drifblim, Wurmple. What else was it? Like Shellos. What else did I get? I think a couple of Zubats. I got Luxray, Luxio, Staraptor, Starbravia, Starly. Yeah, just loads of shinies. I near enough got every single shiny by the time I got Infernape, which was crazy. I think everyone got Wurmple. Yeah, the amount of Wurmples I've got. They are like normally your main ones you'd get: Starly, Wurmple, Shinx, Drifloon, Drifloon. They're like your most common ones, I find. I never did. Every time I start a new save file, I always find one within 20 minutes. Do you know what? I never found a random shiny until after I already completed the game. Obviously, you get given the Ponyta. I did do, outbreaks when the game first come out. You remember the OG ones, where you used to be able to keep the same outbreak. You just go back to the village, and then the same outbreak will be there technically, but you can, you get different spawns. Obviously, I did that, but for a full odds random shiny out of the blue, never found one until after I already completed the game. People were like, "Yeah, I've got this shiny, I've got that," and I was never did. I don't count I don't count the Ponyta either. But I was just saying, other than obviously the Ponyta, I didn't get anything, which is a shame. But it is what it is. But I got plenty of outbreaks before the Daybreak update come out. I was ashamed though that you still couldn't do the old method. You used to be able to do. I used to like that. Apart from PG, took me 8 hours. I would say I sat there the whole day. I was on voice call with a friend that was also playing Legends Arceus at the time, and I was on voice call, and they were hunting something else, and I was going for the Pichu, and I think they got about six shinies by the time I got the Pichu, which is crazy. Back to lurking, no worries, man. Appreciate the lurk. You hate Pichu? Yeah, I do for that reason. 8 hours of doing an outbreak, going back to the thingy, going to the village, getting the new one up, doing the outbreak, doing that, and I did that for, like I said, like 8 hours. And then finally got it, but we were doing like shiny racing and that. But yeah, that was one time I actually lost the shiny race. Oh, I didn't want to do that. There we go. But yeah, it's fun. And now I'm lucky if I can get an alpha this one. No, I did get did I keep? I can't remember if I kept it. Got a shiny Yanma last week when I was looking for an alpha outbreak to do for the channel. I got 2 alpha Infernape, 2 alpha Empoleon, 2 alpha Dusknoir, 4 alpha Mothim, the whole Snowbrunt line, the Elekid line, Alpha line alpha, 2 Lucario, 3 Gardevoir, 2 are men, 1 beautiful Golbat, one Beautifly, sorry, and a Golbat, etc. What, all alphas? That's crazy. Yeah, see, I've got Infernape, I've got Snorunt, Torterra, that's what I meant. I still need Empoleon. I've got Alpha Mothim. What else have I got? I've only recently started doing the alphas, but my first ever alpha was through an OG outbreak. Before we had the Daybreak outbreak, which was an alpha Snova through thingy. So that was my very first one. Lost my first match playing Miraidon. Couldn't stack for dog. Oh, were you doing online battles? Oh. I hate that. You know when you're trying to get a play going and you end up losing the match because I get it all the time on TCG Pocket. I'll be waiting on like a certain card or something, and I can't win because of it. Or for me, it's the Misty card, where I want the heads and I'll keep getting tails, and it frustrates me because I'm like, right, I got to try and win it the OG way. But that Dialga deck at the minute is crazy. Yeah, I wanted to practice Crustle, but we already had a tanker. Oh, on Unite. I suppose you could technically run 2 tanks. Depends on, I suppose, what everyone else had. I think if you've got a proper team, you know, you play with like your friends and all that, and you're all running like, you know, a healer, a tank, and obviously your DPS and that. You could go like really far with it. A tank and a supporter. Yeah. Uxie. But yeah, no, TCG, like, because the thing is, what a lot of people are using at the minute is Melmetal, and then you use a Dialga, and then you use the 30 damage one, and then it gives you Steel Energy that you can place on one of your bench Pokemon, and then they'll put it on Melmetal, because I think it has like 130 health. Or was it the attack 130? Can't remember. Or it's 120 attack and 130 health, or something stupid like that. It's no matter what I play, we had to go against Aluka, Espeon, Blissey, Trevenant, and Dracopult. Yeah, so they've put so many Pokemon in there since I've last played it. Gotta love Dracopult. It'd be nice if they release it as like skins, and you can get the shiny variants of the Pokemon. I think that'd be pretty cool. You know, like all special bonuses. So if you do, or I don't know, maybe for each character, if you do all their challenges and that, you could unlock the shiny variant of it. Basically show, you know, like on Call of Duty, where if you do all the challenges for a certain weapon, you get like the gold camo. I think that'd be pretty cool with Unite. So if you did all the challenges for a certain Pokemon, you unlock the shiny version, just to flex the, you know, to say that you've done all the challenges for that Pokemon. think that'd be a pretty good idea, to be honest. Watch it. Next year. Oh, sorry. End of the year. Pokemon announced. Shiny versions for Pokemon, as someone said. Everyone would eat that up. Oh yeah, 100%. Loads of people would love to do it. Nintendo ninjas are watching. But no, it would be good. Because then you could add like another shiny challenge, especially if you're shiny hunter yourself, you know, and it adds another challenge. You know, get the shiny living dex in Pokemon Unite. It'd be pretty funny. It'd be almost like having a keyring with all the shiny charms and all the different games that you've got, but instead of it being shiny charms, it's shiny living dexes in each game. So like, you know, BDSP, Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet, Legends Arceus, Let's Go, Pokemon Unite. You know, even Pokemon Sleep have shiny Pokemon, so, you know, stuff like that. Have a little keyring with each game on it. And these are all my shiny dexes. But to be fair, I have nearly done Let's Go before I started Shiny Hunt. Well, streaming, shall I say. I think I was 100. It was between 105 and 115. I had the shiny living dex at 152. Yeah, 152 complete. So I was nearly there. I was about 70% done. They were still shiny look things. Oh yeah, they probably would with the legendary stuff. But I mean, like, I think they should release shiny skins for the Pokemon. I think, to be fair, it would be a really cool idea. And the amount of people you would get coming back playing the game just to do shiny skins for their Pokemon and that. If they want the increased player base, then they know what to do. No Uxie still. I'm hoping we get Uxie under odds, you know. There is a game where you can get shiny skins for one of the old Pokemon games. There is a game where you can get shiny skins for one of the old Pokemon. What, as in like sprites skins? So say like it was a 3D model. Do you remember like Pogo when they released the 8-bit sprites in your Pokebox and whatever? Oh, Tyler, have you seen the new Pokédex update on Pokemon Go? I don't know if it was for the Wii or GameCube, but the odds of you getting a shiny outfit was the same as a shiny Pokemon. I think that sounds like I think that's Colosseum you're thinking of. I think it is Colosseum or Gales of Darkness. I know you could get shiny shadow Pokemon. Yeah, you was confused. I think it looks great. I really like how they've done it, where each region has the starters. And now they've added more, haven't they? Where it's you got 0%, 100% shiny, non-shiny. Because what is it? I've got for Absol, I've got 0% Ivy, shiny, normal. Have I got 100%? Oh no, I've got 100% Regirock. I remember that. Sword go. Zacian? No, it wasn't the shadows. Your player would get a shiny out. Oh, get a shiny outfit. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know then. But I know obviously in those games you could get shiny Pokemon. Yeah, I don't know what that game is then. Like goal reach, yo, cheeky. Thank you, people smashing that like goal. I really do appreciate it. So I want to set a new one, and I'll pin the message up. There you go, toilet in a sec. There we go, like goal 20. Boom. Appreciate that, Tyler. Alright, Darkrai 190. There we go. I'll do an encounter on thingy quick. Right, just gonna pop to the left. Back a sec. Right back. Sorry about that. Need to have a coffin fit at the same time. Try and clear the cough out a little bit. I didn't even check that. Was that a shiny? If it was, bye bye. It'd be like the Entei all over again when we accidentally soft reset over an Entei. First ever time, by the way, that I've ever soft reset over a shiny. It wasn't? Okay, cool. That's good to know. I got Super Rumble for the 3DS, but they didn't code in shinies. Super Rumble, is that like a bit like Digimon's version of it? If I soft reset over a shiny Kyurem, oh, that, yeah, that's bad. The thing is, for me, I didn't technically, like, the Entei was a dupe, but still, soft resetting over a shiny wasn't fun. I was quite lucky. I got the reclaim in 20 resets, so it wasn't. I was on autopilot. Yeah, it was exactly the same as me. It was on the 3DS as well. So as I was clicking, you know, Alt R and start, I clicked it because I was reading chat, looked down, and I saw it's Entei's mask, and I was like, oh my god, that was the shiny. And I was like, I can't believe that's the first time I've ever reset over a shiny, and I've just nearly done it. Well, check the 11 kills as sword. That's crazy that you can play as Zacian though. Honestly, I think everyone soft resets over one at least. However, I have yet to actually do a soft reset hunt before. It's crazy doing it over a legendary, but yeah, I definitely feel people's pain when, you know, they've done it. Obviously, I've seen a few people soft reset over legendaries by accident. Pokemon Colosseum was a vibe. The ID disorder in the game that can make a Pokemon shiny for you and normal for them, or vice versa. I never got a shiny in that. I would have freaked out. Yeah, I never got a shiny in it. I know you could get shinies in it, but yeah, I would have been the same. I would have freaked out. If I got a shiny, I'd have been like, yo, let's go. Zacian and Aegislash I was talking about. Oh, Aegislash, okay. I forget that's in the game. Like I said, I haven't played it since like Unite in a long time. I think it was when they started releasing, what was it, legendaries, and a long time. Yeah, Colosseum and Gales of Darkness were good games, to be fair. Like, you got to think, for their time, obviously when they come out, were top notch. I've nearly done it again. It's because I'm resetting the Uxie, and I keep pressing the home button on the Switch controller instead of the 3DS. No Uxie. I'm gonna add Suicune in Unite. You don't know? Yeah, I've seen the that it's been data mined for the game, which will probably get announced on Pokemon Day, to be fair. And who else was the other one? There was someone else that was data mined as well. Was it an evolution? Could have been. Because there was the Suicune and something else. Yeah, but I can't think of the second one. But yeah, I see that they obviously they've been data mined in. Because this year is the year of the Eevee, isn't it? Alright, I'm gonna drop this ready for next week's members stream. Who did we get? Oh, nice. Hack Attack, Circuit, Maddie P, Matsu, and GR Studios. GG's to the Lucky Five. It will There we go. But yeah, for anyone, we got the Membies stream. So we did get new cards, by the way. As I said, I've got them in my Amazon box there, and you see the little box where my finger is, and that's another box, and we've got a box behind it. But yeah. Made sure it's stocked up this time. I think I've got, in those balls over there, I think I've got some Evolving Sky packs in there. Do you know how much Evolving Sky actually go for now? If you were to sell them singly on like eBay and Amazon or whatever. Because where they're not really in rotation, all prepared for next week. I am indeed. A lot, yeah. It's the same, because I never managed to get my hands on any of the 151 set. And I was looking at it, because I was like, oh, for the members stream, I'll see if I can get my hands on 151. Because I've never opened the pack. And I would love the Mew that you can get out of it. But I was looking at the prices, and I was like, that's crazy. Some of them prices. But the new ones, you know, the is it the what are they called? Paras Mystic? What are they? The new ones, the Terror ones. I forget what they're called. I mean, I'm hoping for a Star Low Bunny Outbreak. Hopefully. Or you could just reset the single static spawn. You might, well, you like, I don't know, you could do the static spawn until you get like MMOs popping up, and then just try your luck and see if you can get one that way as well. That's what you do? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's how I got mine. All three of mine was through the static. But yeah, no, that like I just keep an eye out. Save at the gate, and then if you've got an MMO pop up somewhere that's got potential where they spawn in, go feed berries, have a look, see what you get. If not, reset. You know, reset the game, go back to the village where you was at, and then just crack on with your check. Yo, Redcalf, how's it going? Welcome in. How you doing? How's it going today? Did it with the chomps. The chomps. God, chomp. I want to go for that. I want to go for a Lucario as well. But yeah, B-Day stream next week. We are going to be going for either a Riolu Destiny Mark on Scarlet and Violet, or Destiny Mark Lucario, depending if we get it early. I'll probably go back and see if I can get myself a Charizard, because last year we managed to get Destiny Mark Charmander, Shiny Charmander, in 16 checks. But yeah, and then we did, what was it? I think it was like, we got like 30 shinies. I did a few more after. We didn't get a second one. But yeah, this year I'm going to go for the Riolu or Lucario. And then if we can get it nice and early, then I'm going to go back and see if I can go for the Charizard. Test my luck, see if we can get a Destiny Mark shiny 2 years on the trot. Shelfer hunting potential Megas and ZAs if they keep alphas. Yeah, you know what, I was thinking about that, but I think I'd rather hunt him in ZA. Only because obviously I've got a shiny living dex I want to do anyway. And if I manage to, say I complete the living dex, you know, and then I've hunted the Alpha ZA Megas, what have I really got to hunt in ZA? So that's why I've left the Mega versions of them to Alpha hunt for ZA. So if they do keep Alphas in, then hunt the Alpha Megas. And go and do it that way. You want to save something for the game? Yeah, that's what I want to do anyway. But that's, you know, it's like what Magic said. It's even if they put alphas in, they might not. If they don't, then obviously, you know, I'd go back and crack on with Legends Arceus, and then just get the alphas that way, shiny alphas that way. It's no biggie. But no, it is good. People are doing it. You know, there's a few people that are doing Shelfer Shinies ready for ZA that I know, that I'm like sub to and that. You know, it's really good. Saves you a hunt, obviously, when the games come out. But I'm more trying to really focus on getting the 3DS, you know, the shinies that I need out of the wormholes and, you know, and etc. Because, you know, before you know it, they will close down Pokemon Bank. And I want to try and get as much as I can out of it before, obviously, they do close it. You know, because otherwise the only option then will be getting them in any game that they're available in. Then it would be Dynamax Adventures. But appreciate the new subs though, people. For all the people that are subbed today, thank you so much and welcome to the team. I do really appreciate that. Getting us 5 away from 1 to 40. Not too shabby, eh? But if people don't know already, for the rest of the week, the streams are obviously today is Darkrai and Uxie, and if we do get Uxie, I do have a Latias hunt already on Ultra Moon, already set up, ready to go. It's just got to switch to cartridge, of course. Tomorrow is Hisuian Masuda hunt. Growlithe in a Premier Ball, which I got through Pokemon Go, because I'm trying to do a Premier Ball Living Dex as well as I can, to be fair. And then Thursday, no stream. Friday, Legends Arceus. We're going to go for a Permy hunt for Zubat. Obviously, we need it as a gold bet. And then if we can get that early on in stream, then I will carry on with the Empoleon hunt after. If they keep alphas, I'm going to immediately shelter hunt Excalibur. What would mine be? Probably Ampharos. I'm trying to think what would... Because I really like Ampharos. I think it's great Pokemon, just in general. Shiny's great shiny. But yeah, considering like what what megas you can get, that you can't get, like, you know, alpha wise, I mean, in Legends, yeah, probably be like an Ampharos or something. Or Pidgeot, actually. I really like Pidgeot. Or Gengar. I know, because you can technically get Gengar in Legends. Yeah, it'd probably be Pidgeot or Ampharos. Probably be my first alpha hunt if they were to keep it in ZA. Probably be one of those two. Oh, no, Charizard. Yeah, no, scrap that. Charizard would be first. Ampharos would be second, and then Pidgeot third. Totally forgot about Charizard. Well, technically, you could get alphas in Scarlet and Violet. Because if you get the Humungo shinies in Scarlet and Violet, they're alphas when they go into Legends Arceus. It's the same with if you put an alpha in Scarlet and Violet, you go and speak to the person and they get the Humungo mark. So I believe it would work the other way. Did not know that. Well, I believe it works the same way as it does from Arceus to Scarlet and Violet. Because if you put an alpha from Legends Arceus, say, I don't know, Gengar, for example. You take a Gengar from Legends, put it in Scarlet and Violet, speak to the person in Mesagoza, and they give you the Humungo mark. So I wonder if you've got a Humungo Pokemon in... Do you know what? I might test that. Because I've got an Humungo Gumi. I might put it in Legends and see if it turns out to be an alpha. Caught my first Rhyperior in the Isle of Armor. Finally. Did you soft reset that, Red? But congrats on the shiny Rhyperior as well. That's not a bad shiny, to be fair. I don't mind Rhyperior shiny. Was it Encounters? Did you Masuda it and then evolve it up? Hey, I've got to let the cat out. You want to go out, Nova? Go on then. He's had his cat nap. He wants to go out now. But yeah, no, I'm gonna test that with the Gumi. Yeah, he's had his cat nap. He was over there behind me. Lived there. You can tell what time it is. It's at 5 o'clock evening, as the day cycle, whatever you. It's different now on BDSP. It's that dusk time background. The evening vibe it is. I think there's only been a couple of times that I've streamed and BDSP has actually been in the evening. But yeah, I gathered more. Like I said, I gathered more eggs for the Growlithe earlier before stream. We got enough for tomorrow's. I dumped a load of Growliths in Pokemon Home when I could be bothered to release them. And then yeah, I normally let my boxes get filled up a bit, and then I'm like, right, I better start making some more space in Pokemon Home. Fingers crossed that shiny is in there. Hopefully. Well, you got to think we still had eggs left over from the last stream that I did. I only got, I think it was only like three boxes worth today of eggs. So I did an hour's worth of picnic. Like, I didn't do much because obviously I was on the phone, phone to the bank and that. And I kept forgetting to pick up eggs, so I sort of like ruined one of the egg things. Time for a reset on the DS. God, my key brain is so set on saving before checking the outbreaks. See, I only save if it's like if you get multiple in different areas. Obviously, I only save at the gate. But yeah, I generally save if there's only one and there's an MMO that pops up. I'll save because obviously I use the berries, and then I'll have a look, and then I'll just reset it so I don't waste my berries. But yeah, I know what you mean though, because of the old way of doing the outbreaks. You used to save, do the outbreak, go back, reset, go back to the village, and so forth. Cool. I used to love that outbreak message as well. Got £198.18. Oh, you've got £198. I'm saving up for the Switch 2 and ZA. Nice. Well, they say, don't they, that the Switch 2 could potentially cost about $400. Was it $400? So probably about $370 for us, depending on obviously the pound conversion to the dollar. Yeah, it's gonna cost. It's gonna cost a bit. Soon as it's available to pre-order, I'll probably pre-order mine. It all depends on the cost, though. Really, I suppose. Like if I'll get it straight away. And ZA is going to be about 60 to 80. Yeah, I can picture it being 60 if it's for the Switch 2. But if it's for the Switch 1, it shouldn't be no more than 40 to 50. You know, there's no GTA. We all know GTA 6 is going to cost £100 for the game when it comes out. And then watch everyone else bump their prices up to £100. And that'd be the line then, £100 a game. And more if you want the pre-release, yeah. Oh yeah, if you want the the deluxe and and everything like that, yeah, you're looking at about easily, probably about £120. For all the extra bonuses and that. Yeah, 100% see that coming. One, 2, 1, 0. We're nearly at 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Go on then. Imagine getting it on 1,212. Crazy. Yeah, it's going to be 100 easily. But honestly, the way games are going, less people are going to buy the games, and we just all end up on a subscription models because it would be cheaper. The thing is, with games nowadays, I've noticed, like I don't get into this whole political thing and whatever, but I have noticed games have been throwing the whole political view down people's throats. Especially with certain aspects in life. And I can understand why gamers and that have had enough of it. You know, but then, you know, people call people some crazy names because they don't want that in a game, which I can totally understand. You know, it's hard without trying to get into it, sort of thing. But if you can sort of see where I'm coming from, you know, remember the Pokemon bouncy balls back in 87, 97, 89. Yeah, it'd be 90, wouldn't it? Not 80. 98, my bad. Yeah, what? The ones with the little figure inside the bouncy ball. Yeah, I used to have a Pikachu, a Squirtle. I think that's all I had. I used to have the figures that used to come with the Master Ball. Used to get so I had Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, and it come in like a square thingy, and then you used to get a see-through Master Ball, and you used to be able to put the little figurines inside it. I used to have quite a lot of those. Who else did I have? Pikachu, Raichu, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Sandshrew, Sandslash. What else? What else did I have? Because there was only a certain amount that you could get over in the UK at the time. Games have always been political though. It just depends on how annoyed people get. The original Command and Conquer Civilization games, how even Pokemon Battle, good versus evil. No, but I mean in like the whole like way things are now. You know, not so much like, you know, even Metal Gear Solid, you know what I mean? That was in some sort of way. But it's more like you know, with sort of like, you know, women, especially like, so, you know, if you notice a lot more games now, the women are the protagonists instead of like men, because, you know, women are thingy, which, you know, I don't have a problem with that, you know, but I'm saying is like certain things like that and how they design characters, and you know, like the whole censorship of characters, just silly little things. You know, that's what people are thinking. Yeah, just look at Marvel Rivals, yeah, and then Blizzard going absolutely on one, and then calling Marvel Rivals an Overwatch ripoff. Because Marvel Rivals ripped Blizzard out of the pond. X-Men. You meant the physics. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's like, you know. Yeah, but Blizzard did that because of the assault of allegations in their own company. Yeah, but then when you've got a person that works for you sending death threats to people on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, X, Twitter X, you know, 100% they should be sacked from the company. That shouldn't even come into a question of people doing stuff like that, you know, and it makes Blizzard look bad as well. But, you know, like I said, with like games and that these days, they're throwing so much stuff down people's throats, and it's like, you know, generally a person don't care for it, but I can see why people get annoyed of it if it's constantly thrown in your face every 5 minutes, and that's why a lot of games are not doing so hot. You know, like the whole controversy over Assassin's Creed Shadows as well. A lot of people are kicking off. Like, I don't see Ubisoft being around next year unless Shadows does amazing. If they sell the amount of copies Valhalla did, I think they'll be alright. But if they don't, they'll be gone. What's wrong? What's wrong? Yeah, but Blizzard did that because of the assault allegations and their own. Oh, yeah, I read that. So basically, like what's wrong with that? So normally in Assassin's Creed, if you end up attacking civilians, it will say that. What was it? What's it called? The neural thingy. You get punished, yeah. So you get punished for taking out civilians. Well, the person that was showing a preview desynchronized. That's it. So one of the directors or whatever was showing a thingy, and he ran into this house with Yasuke, and then just battered this woman's head clean off her shoulders and just kept running around battering people's heads. Like, he did it a few times, not like every time, but a lot of people were getting got really annoyed with it, especially people from Japan and that, because it was like, why are you targeting them? Like, why is it all of a sudden it's all right W gameplay? To be fair, it was funny, but you know, like I said, I haven't got a problem with it. I'm just saying, like, obviously what I've read and seen from people, you know, the sort of stuff. It's the same with like Dragon Age, Star Wars. You know, a load of games are being taken under thing. People are soft these days. Yeah, I can sort like. The thing is, I sort of see where people from Japan are coming from. You know, especially with every other game, it wasn't a problem, and then all of a sudden, you know, you've got you go to Japan and you can do it there, type of thing. It's like they feel like they're being targeted, but then also I get what you're saying. People are soft. You know, don't take it to heart. And often the ones who are software are not the ones that you think they are. Software. JJ, how's it going, bud? Yesterday, I filled all the shoplifter and a crackhead. She come to me at first and said she just found out that her husband cheated on her, and she left a basket in the corner and explored the store, going back to a little safe spot. Well done on catching a shoplifter though, bud. I chased one out the shop last week, but yeah, no, it is good. It gets my adrenaline pumped. And often the ones who are soft, not the ones who you think they are. Oh yeah, I'll get you. Soft, not software. I went to the till to tell the co-worker. Then she went in the back, found her there, so we followed her, got a picture. She left while throwing down 2 apple juices. So she was in your back, in your warehouse. That's crazy. I've heard a story in my company. I don't know if anyone else has like ever heard or seen anything like it, you know, especially if you've ever worked in a shop or, you know, a store or whatever. This didn't obviously happen at my store, but it did happen within the company. There was a person in their high value cupboard, like lockup. They sat, closed the door. I think I've told this story before, that there was like a stool in there. So they've sat down on the stool, And this woman, she was doing her job, coming back from the shop floor to the warehouse, working stock and everything like that. And she ends up walking past the high value cupboard and just sort of like saw something in the corner of her eye. So she's turned and there's this bloke sat there in their value cupboard. Like, I would have been like, what? I would have been so thrown back, it would have been unbelievable. Yeah. Apparently Karen, the meat lady, thinks she was a crackhead. Probably was, to be fair. Probably out for a cheeky deal. Customers were confusingly roaming the store. You do get a lot of them though, JJ, where they place a basket down. And they go to it because they generally tend to do it for an easy exit route. So they put one, so it's quite close near the door somewhere, in the corner, out of the way, so it's out of the way of other customers. And what they do is they go around, pick up items and that, and then go and put them back into their basket, and then wait for doors to open, and then skedaddle out the door. Customers, honestly, stuff like that has always been happening in shops. They just don't like admitting it because they think it shows their lack of security. Jonny, did I tell you about the incident with my friend at the city? You didn't. What happened to your friend? Yeah, like obviously with my shop, we don't have. That one. We don't have basic security. You have people coming in now and then. They do like checkups and stuff, but yeah. But it's, to be fair though, they can easily slip in. If you open a warehouse door, you go onto the actual shop floor itself, say you're wheeling the cage out or whatever, you're doing that. A customer could easily slip by the time the door's shut, and slipped into the warehouse. He accidentally slide tackled some important guy. What? Why? Slide tackled an important guy. That's crazy. Hopefully, did he work at the shop or work at the place in the city? Hopefully, it wasn't someone that worked at the same place as he did. I could imagine that. Do you imagine slide tackling my area manager? I wouldn't have a job. I'd get sacked on the spot. You don't know. That's crazy. Slide tackling someone. Yeah, but like I told my manager, I was raised with honesty, integrity, and tact. And I know you're joking about me secretly being the shoplifter. No one gets away. But that's what I mean. Like, I'm the same. Like, I'm very strict when it comes to shoplifters and that. Obviously, I'm not meant to stop people, but I do. I don't care. They always say, it should be your own safety, blah, 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 but I'm not being funny. Not many people are going to be squaring up to me over some meat. Like, I don't care, to be honest. I've got the videos where I've launched people back into my shop. But that's what I do. But yeah, I get shoplifters that come in. They know that I'm working. They see me and they just walk straight back out. They turn around and walk away. It's a long day, especially if you know what I'm like. Doesn't work for him. Oh, okay, you don't work for us, alright then. That's not bad. I'll throw people back in. I don't care. It's the ones that then start giving you a mouth. Yeah, it's hard to be a shopkeeper. Yeah, like, not being funny. Like JJ said, you've been brought up with honesty and that, and I get, 95% of people, come in, they work hard, they come in, buy their shopping, their groceries and whatever, and they go home. And then you got people that don't work, that sit there doing all sorts of activities, and they come in and think that they can take what they want. And fortunately, it doesn't work like that with me when I'm at work. Oh, she gave us a mouthful, right? Yeah, a lot of them do. Like, but you know, it sounds like you do a good enough job, JJ. If you're on and not much gets past you. Obviously, some slip by me now and then, not many, but you know, I can't. As I say, got to catch them all. But sometimes I do miss a few. You know, if I'm doing other stuff or whatever's. But yeah, that's my motto at work. Got to catch them all. Yeah, I won't respect you if you don't respect me, and that's how I was raised. Yeah, 100%. And you know, it's the same that I've said to managers before. Like people that are higher than me, you know, if you talk to me with some respect, I'll talk to you some. If you come at me with attitude and everything, I'll give you attitude back. I don't care what position you are in. You know, you don't belittle someone, especially in a workplace. We followed her out. She said, "Do you guys want to hold my hand while I shop?" And she persisted to do her own admission of guilt. Yeah. The whole sob story. Do you get people, JJ, that they pretend to be on the phone and they're walking about and they're like this on the cell phone, or you know, trying to make out that they're talking to someone to find certain bits to try and like throw you off the scent. Yeah. Them ones crack me up all the time. Make me laugh. But it was like, I miss, like, you know, I was saying, I missed one the other day. Some young lad. He was anywhere between 17 to 20 years of age. Come in and took a bottle of rosé wine. And I didn't even notice. But yeah, you had the camera pointing at him like that. You just see him like that and just puts it straight in his jacket. But obviously I wasn't looking at the camera, I was doing other bits. It wasn't until someone said after they've already left, I think they might have took something. So I went and checked the camera and yeah, obviously I'd see him. She threw down the 2 apple juices like a smoke screen and ran. Yeah, so she threw him so you lot would trip up. But our manager ran after her. That's good. Did you lot call the police on him? Did they go in like a backup room or somewhere? I know like big places do them over here. But I don't know if your laws are different to ours. Like over here, if you can see she's clearly shoplifted and she hasn't left the premises, you cannot get her done for shoplifting, because even if she is a foot away from the main door, she can always have that goodness in her heart to turn around and actually go pay for it. So for us over here, like I said, I don't know if it's the same for you lot, but you can't get them done until they've actually left the building. Otherwise, you know, she could then say, "Oh, I was going to pay for it." Really? Yeah. We got a picture. She looked like a deer caught in headlights. We can't apprehend her, but we can kindly ask her to check her bags if we have seen evidence of theft. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, that sounds about basically what ours is mainly. You're not meant to apprehend them, but depends. If they're a known thief or a known shoplifter to me, then it's different. I just do it on the hush hush and keep my mouth shut. But yeah, no. And so yeah, so over here, obviously, you have to leave the shop before you can be done for shoplifting. In the place I used to work, if they think you are stealing, they can stop you. Yeah, but I don't know, because obviously years and years ago, obviously you could do that, and it's the same with certain places. So when I used to work at Asda's, like 10 years ago, you used to be able to, like, especially obviously it was a big thing for children, like very young children. You know, if you've gone shopping, it's sort of lunchtime period, you know, you've got a 1-year-old, 2-year-old or whatever, you could get, I don't know, say you got an orange or you know, a punnet of grapes or something off the shelf. You can open it and your kid can eat them while you're doing your shopping, and obviously you can then pay for it at the checkouts. So a lot of people then started getting to this point where, you know, they'd walk around, grab a pastry or a pasty or, you know, a sausage roll maybe or something, and they eat it and then pay for it at the checkouts. Yeah, you remember that? So like nowadays, obviously, because a lot of people bring their own shopping bags with them, they walk around the shop and put shopping in their shopping bags. So therefore, you can't then say you're stealing it, because then they can walk to the checkouts, unpack their stuff in their bag, pay for it, and then repack it and then go back in. You see what I mean? So obviously now you have to wait until they are leaving the shop to then basically say you're thieving it. But yeah, you can eat the products as long as you present the wrapper after. Yeah, so we can. I don't know if it's a big thing now over here, but you used to be able to do that. I know you can still do it for children, pregnant women, and you know, like anyone with a disability or something like that, you can do. But a general, everyday average Joe, I don't know so much about that anymore. But I know we used to be able to do it. You probably still can, as long as you, like you said, as long as you keep the wrapper. But yeah, a lot of people obviously, you know, they bring their own bag, so they pack shopping as they walk around. I don't know what's with YouTube; it keeps freezing my chat. So it keeps refreshing itself. It's an unforeseen thing. If you come in hungry, you can eat the product, but you have to pay for it after. Yeah, you can. Oh, okay. Do you know, like, I've even had it sometimes where, because I like wearing like hoodies and, you know, trackies and joggers or whatever. That's my comfort thing to wear. You know, especially on days off and whatever. You know, I've gone into shopping centres or shops or stores and whatever, and I always get looked at by security. I'm like, do I really look like that much of a thug? But I'm still waiting for the day someone stops me, because I will be like, I want a handwritten apology as well. I look like a thug. Do you get looked at all the time as you walk in? I get it. Obviously, I look at everyone. If someone walks into my shop, you know, it's a look of acknowledgement more than anything. So if I've got to jump on a checkout or whatever, you know, like a till, and I'm helping out a colleague because there's a bit of a queue or whatever, even though I'm a manager, obviously I'll still help. And the door opens, because, you know, my tills are like here and then my doors are there. The door opens, I'll have a quick look and I'll see who's walked in, because obviously you do get shoplifters and that. But that's generally it. Like, I wouldn't think I wear all like black baggy clothes with like a ski mask or a coat. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, probably this ski mask is probably doing it more. I'm chill with security and the shopkeepers. It's mainly other people. Oh yeah, if it's like your local, then yeah, that's fair. Yeah, like local shops and that. Yeah, they've seen you enough that they're like, yeah, it's cool. But yeah, I get what you mean. It's like other people. Other people are a bit wary and that. Like that's why. Like if I'm, because I've got like a fairly quite deep voice. You know, so if, especially with like women and elderly people, I speak with a more of a softer voice because I don't want to come across as intimidating. So I will have, and like especially like children and that as well. If I'm like serving people, I have a bit of a softer tone to my normal voice. Same. It's, you know, it's just to show that, you know, you're not being intimidating or nothing. Like sometimes my voice can go quite pitched a little bit when I'm not thinking about it. Like I don't even realise how high that can go sometimes, to the point where it's nearly cracking because it's gone that high. Nah, it's not that bad. But yeah. But the thing is, you know, it's also as well. Yeah, I keep having issues with the chat. Yeah, I do as well, Tyler. It keeps refreshing my chat every so often. I'm sorry. Oh. 129. As long as a customer or employee is on our property and something happens to them, it can be used as a potential lawsuit, as they're on our property and therefore our medical responsibility. Yeah, so obviously with like places like my place, as long as I'm on inside the shop, if I leave the shop at any point and then I was, say, something happened, then it's down on my own personal fault, because I shouldn't have been leaving the shop in the first place. Most of the security think they're so high and mighty because they're security. Yeah, or with their badge. But a lot of them though, they can't touch you either. They're not meant to. It's like a lot of places now you're not meant to touch them. And the thing is as well, like, you know, you get like, what is it? I think it's £200 now. Anything under than that is classed as petty theft. Police don't even bother with it. The only time they bother with it, obviously, if you're acting out of violence and like severe behaviour. Some of the security I know used to be in a gang. Oh, you do get the security that are you know, type of bend the rules a little bit, you know. You get that all the time, especially doormen at nightclubs and that. A lot of them do that. Like my store manager, my old store manager, he used to do door work. He's got like a door license and all that. Doormen can be the worst. But yeah, he used to tell me some funny stories. Because he'd do it every now and then, because his mates and all that are all like doormen downtown. So like every now and then, once in a while, they'd be like, "Oh, do you want to work the night with us, like on a Saturday night, for whatever?" And he used to do it. But yeah, some doormen can be absolutely like. Pardon me. I had a run-in with one downtown years and years ago. when I used to, back in the day when I used to smoke cigarettes, you know, I was in this garden, you know, pub. It was like a pub garden, you know, type of thing. It wasn't like a nightclub, and it wasn't just a pub. It was, you know, a bit of both. Had a bit of music, you know, a pool table, a nice garden, you know, etc., etc. And you know, I was out in the garden with like my friends and all that. And then you got the sidewalk, which is, you know, the side of the building and whatever. But the wall, no word of a lie, from the floor where I was that high. But then you got that much of a gap on the other side, because, you know, you've gone up like sort of like a mini level. So it wasn't that high. It was big enough that I could put one leg over and still touch the floor at the other end without any issues. But anyways, you know, they're on the door. You know, my cigarette dropped, and it was right next to me by the wall. So I literally put one leg over, leant over, grabbed it, you know, boom, done. That was it. Guy come out, get out. I was like, why? He was like, you climbed over the wall. I was like, oh, well, I didn't. I goes, I dropped something, I picked it up, and that was it. Well, you should have walked round. And I was like, really? Right, so you're telling me I'd have had to walk all the way back through the garden, through the pub, through the doors, up the alleyway to where I was, to pick up the thing when I could have just leant over and grabbed it there. Because it ain't like I was completely out. But yeah, got kicked out because of it. And yeah, he got all sorts of names and everything, I'm telling you. But yeah, how much of a joke is that? Some have such a good complex. Oh, like, telling you. Yeah, he got called some nice things. Like, I think it was like, why are you being a job's worth? Do you know what I mean? Like, I could understand if I was jumping back and forth, you know? I totally understand that. And, like, I was more hoping that he would actually see my point of view. It was like, look, I dropped my cigarette, I just leant over, grabbed it, you know, and that was it. Sup? Yo, Australians, how you doing? Well, good morning to you, bud. Early morning, is it? And then there's the ones at the doorman who let in under 18 girls, but we'll ID a 40-year-old bloke. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've one of our clubs did something like that over here years and years ago. Let an underage in, and the guy got arrested because he didn't do nothing like bad or nothing. Yeah, quite early, 4:40 AM here. That'd be me tomorrow, man, when I'm getting ready for work. 4:40 in the morning. But yeah, no, and then you know, people get in trouble with it and that, and I think it's wrong. A couple of ours did too. There was one super bad and eventually got closed down. Yeah, and then I don't blame them. I think they should get closed down for it. It's not fair on other people. You got work today, have you? Or you day off? Oh, did you notice as well, Tyler? I changed a bit of the schedule time as well. Nothing on that one. I have work in the evening, but I do have class in 3-ish hours. That's crazy. You're getting up well early for that then. If I was on the late shift, I wouldn't be getting up that early. First day of the new semester in uni today. Good luck, bud. Hopefully it goes great. I know, I don't know about you, but I always used to be always for some reason nervous on your first day. I'm up. Oh, you're up by accident. That's fair enough. Yeah, I used to get really nervous on your first day because it's like new people in your classrooms or whatever you call them. You know, meeting new people and everything. I'm quite nervous when it comes to like new people and that. Yeah, I spotted that. Oh yeah, with the time. Oh, I was thinking, what's Tyler replying to? Yeah, I just remembered. Yeah, yeah. It's only because obviously I don't know, you know, definite times for how long and whatever it is. So I just thought it saves doing it that way. But yeah, I saw your post yesterday, Radius. I think it was yesterday. It was yesterday or Sunday. I believe it was yesterday about the whole burnt out thing. And I was reading through the post, and I was like, I can so relate to that. Why like my streams have been a bit all over the place recently, especially the last couple of months. And I'm just trying to get myself back to get my feet back on steady ground. It gives you the freedom to finish when you want to. Yeah, exactly. And I don't feel like, you know, I'm obligated to finish at certain times. You know, especially like if you're not feeling 100% or whatever, you still stream. Like, you know, you're good enough to stream. But then you're like, oh, I'll finish an hour early today, or you know, something like that. But yeah, so yeah, that's why I just thought I'll put the start time on, and then it's just go whenever. For my birthday though, next week I am thinking of I want to go for a good few amount of hours. I want to go at least 6 hours. But I need to find out what sort of time, like people are coming over, popping over, because I don't want to try and do it like we did last year, where, you know, when I had to pop out a stream for like 20 minutes because someone popped over, and I was just, you know, instead of me being rude, they dropped bits off and whatever, you know, go down there, greet them, thank him and whatever. I want to do that. Ideally, want everyone before stream. I get, obviously one of my brother-in-laws does work. He's an optician, so you know that can't be helped. I did push-ups again. I'm dreading doing near any games that are going live right now. Yeah, man, I know what you mean, buds, with the whole live in games and that. I watched your other push-up one though. You could hear your shoulders clicking. Or was that your back, you said? I thought it was your shoulders. But yeah, you could hear the click in the video. But yeah, no, I get what you mean, man. Like, I sat there last Friday, finished work, and I was going to stream. And I literally, no word of lie, sat in my chair, turned my PC on, and I was just looking. I was like, do you know what? I ain't got the energy today. And I was just like, got my phone, messaged, and I was like, I ain't going to stream today. I feel shattered. Obviously, I've been at work for 9 hours as well. And I literally sat, watched TV, had a nanny nap, like passed out for a couple of hours. And then I woke up and it was like 6 p.m. I was like, oh, damn. Been asleep for like 2 hours. Tyler streams? No, Tyler don't stream, no. Israelia streams. I think my thingy's crashed again. There we go. It didn't crash, I mean it froze. Yeah, that should pop it up. But yeah, Jack, Israeli streams. Got the link should drop in a sec for Israelis. I think this chat froze again, man. That's crazy. Oh, there we go. Done it. First 5 push-ups. I keep getting crackling elbow. Oh, is it your elbows? Oh, never mind. It's Israelis. It's like Katy Perry's song say. I'm wide awake. Wide awake. Yeah, man. You have to be. It's like for me, I always struggle normally before an early shift. Because I overthink like my shift. What am I doing? Trying to plan my day out. And then before I know it, I'm like, damn, I've got to be up in 4 hours. Which we swear was to draw. Might not be the best thing. Or back then when Tiny used to be jump on your lap and get in your way. Ask for the fuss. They asked me how old do you think she was. I'm like, I don't know, probably the same age as me. Or within her 30s, but she definitely didn't have the brains or maturity of me. Yeah, see, we have an age gap, so it'd be normally it's 25 to 40 something. I think it's like 44, 45. It might be 45. Yes, or is it 25, 35, 35, 55? I think it might be, and then 60 plus. So obviously when we report it, you have like age brackets that you click on one of the ones, so you have a sort of like age thingy. God, I miss my boy so badly. Oh, we miss Tiny. Number 1 fan, the boss, Tiny. You think it's nearly been a month already? Nearly a month. Where has that time gone? You know, I was thinking of it like a couple of weeks ago. I was looking at like Nova and stuff, and I'm like, you know, I've got all this to come yet at some point. It's like, it sort of like hits you. Yep, and I'm still waiting for him to shout at me for snacks. To be fair, Tyler, you're gonna find that for a good while, and no one blames you for it. Do you know what I mean? You had him for such a long time. Like, it's like silly little things though, you know, like when they cuddle up to you in your bed. Oh, who's that? Is that another enforcer? What a funny guy. My chat froze, so I couldn't do anything. I want to check his channel. George Watkins joined. Yeah, must be an enforcer. Such a girl pants, that one. It was so sudden. Like, I think I would have been better if it was something we were expecting. But bar one moving, he was just rough. Yeah. Be 34 on March 7th. And you're loving your 30s. Enjoy your 30s. I'm assuming it's the same person. Probably. Could be a troll, but what a name though. Yeah, I was reading his message, or their message, in my head. And I went to go click on it, and my chat froze. So it wouldn't let me do anything. Glad you managed to get it though, Tyler. Did you instant ban him, yeah? They're going off to the Shadow Round for life. Like, I don't know why people get the kicks out of that. Because the thing is, if they're instant banned, and they're like, oh, did you see what I put in someone's stream the other day? Get up to the point, and it's like their comment doesn't show because they're hid from the channel. And it's like, GG. I'm assuming it's the same. Yeah, I should have banned, providing YouTube didn't break that either. Yeah, I can have a look. I think they are done. Yeah, they're done. Yeah, they're perma banned. Cheeky. Weak. Yeah, it says unhide them if I wanted to. Nope. Don't think so. Computer said no. Alright, what are we on anyway? I've got a couple more and then we're going to call it a day. Because YouTube's chat keeps freezing. I couldn't even ban that person because the chat froze for me. How do you level up Nidoran in Nidoran's and Let's Go? Is it Stone or traded? Oh, you mean Evolve? Yeah. Nidorino and Nidorino Arena is Moonstone to evolve them into their final forms. I'm in Evolve. Yeah, so if you're lucky, you can find moonstones on the floor in Mount Moon. You know, the ones that have got the little craters on the floor. Check those. You normally find moonstones in them. Or if you keep an eye on your tail and see it wiggling, you probably find one that way as well. No worries. Who was it wanted? It was Nicholas. Are they here still? I don't know if they're here still. If not, then don't worry. I'll do it another time. If they are, I said that I'll trade them the thingy. After Nicholas. It's only because they asked for Eswelos. So I said if they were still about by the end of stream, I don't mind trading them one quickly before I finish. But if not, then they might pop in tomorrow. I'm on Scarlet and Violet tomorrow anyway, so it's not too much of a issue. Alright, let's do this last check then for Darkrai. Making children cry. Here we go. Is it the one? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 4. Is it? Is it? It's not. GG's. GG's, Darkrai. Another day, another dollar. Until you holler. Anyways, thank you to everyone that popped out today, that liked, commented, and our brand new subscribers, and to the lucky 5 that got their membies. Yeah, unfortunately no shiny today, but I'll be back tomorrow with Hisuian Growlithe Masuda hunt. Like I said, it's been a while since we've properly done a Masuda hunt. But yeah, back to that. And then Arceus, Legends of Arceus on Friday. And then next week, B-Day week, members stream week, all the fun stuff coming up. But anyways, wherever you are in the world, if it's morning, afternoon or evening, please do take care of yourself. Stay safe, everyone. And most importantly, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. And stay safe. In a little bit, see you tomorrow if people are here tomorrow. If not, have a great first day as well as Aurelius. Have a good one, buddy. Take care, man. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Tyler. See you later, Jack. See you later, JJ.